10. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Flush to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Mariota to throw it. Throw right side, going to be caught by Warlok. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 42.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
2nd and 10. At the 49ers 42-yard line.
They go play action. Mariota. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And, oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Watch the screen. Pass. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Quit talking about it and bring it. Mike 36. Mike 36. Let's go, defense. Let's get him. One.
On 3rd down, Mariota. And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Mariota now. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. On 1st down, Drake. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd.
Down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And bulldozing his way through. And they'll get this down to the 10.
A gain of 12 yards.
We're scoreless after 1.
First quarter with no score.
2nd quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mariota going to run on the option. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Short yardage. Mariota being chased out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Marcus Mariota, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Good. Makes the score Raiders 7, 49ers nothing.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And they'll run with Sermon to begin the drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Play action. Now Garoppolo. This to the outside. It's Sermon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. Sermon. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Play action. Garoppolo. That's into the hands of Dwelly. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. They'll roll him out right. to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
On second and goal, Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Juwan Jennings there to make the grab. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And we are tied here in the second quarter.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Second down, Jacobs once more. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Mariota. Slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Mariota now from the 50. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Well, this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On second and 10, Mariota, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Play action now. Mariota. Able to find Walter. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. Here's Jacobs. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. One more time with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have taken the lead. So a toss play there does the trick as he's into the end zone.
And you don't run this unless you're sure you've got a guy who has the speed who can get to the edge, because what you're hoping for him to win the race to the corner and turn it upfield to the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a fair catch taken here at the 5-yard line. Oh, interesting.
Take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll start from their own 5, so you'd have to imagine they'll stay conservative. Forced out to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Miami Dolphins. And off we go from Las Vegas. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. We will start here at the 25. A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down. Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run now with Gaskin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And this will complete to Will Fuller. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
This is Gaskin on the carry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Gaskin. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A play fake for Gaskin. Now Tua. His throw incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And they'll get him down short of the 1st down, right on the 10-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Tua now, 3rd and goal. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. 2nd down and 8. Play fake. Mariota. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. From the gun, Mariota. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Mariota on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Steps away to his left. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Mariota's throw pulled in by Renfro. And he's brought down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. Mariota's throw complete here to Waller. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To the air again, Mariota. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Dolphins' 25-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. Dancing to his left. Mariota so nimble, sliding to the ground with a 1st down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Second down, Jacobs once more. And here he'll get it down to the 7. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the 1st down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Buying time to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. After the turnover, it's Tua. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Always got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. He's letting this one go for Fuller. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Tua, the final shot before half. Here's Fuller with a catch. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Both of these coaching staffs making their final adjustments for the second half. And in a scoreless game, you figure it's the offensive guys that made the biggest changes to the game plan. For the Cup, let's go back out to Brandon Gaudin.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Mariota now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Being chased out left. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Mariota to throw it. The open man here, Renfro. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. On play action, Mariota. Caught out right by Renfro. Oh, some strong running. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Throwing, Mariota. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. makes it 7-zip Vegas. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good relax.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. They can't tackle him. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42, the 30, 10, 5, and they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. I love plays like that. A defensive lineman holding the football. It's like a kid who stole a cookie from the cookie jar, and then he's just fleeing the scene of the crime.
And all he's doing in his mind, reliving his days when he was young, probably played fullback on his high school team, always wanted to be the tailback carrying the ball, trying his best to lug that bad boy the distance.
Pretty impressive pick there off the screen, and then a nice return.
You know,
touchdown! From 4 yards out. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. So this, Charles, a tight game through the first 2 quarters, but they've come out in this second half and really took the fight to them.
And you and I both know that in the locker room at halftime, both sides' head coaches emphasize the first 5 minutes of the second half, getting out and establishing yourselves. One team has definitely done that.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tua. Going deep here for Parker. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
And this one is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Tua on 4th down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw taken in here by Fuller. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 14. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And the Raiders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Mariota and the Raiders now come up 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll throw from the gun. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action now. Mariota rolling to his right. Looking downfield for Jones. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mariota. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
And I think this is what the early proponents of the forward pass were thinking about. Get it to a receiver and have him do some work afterwards in order to create the big play we just saw there.
And the numbers on the next-gen stats always tells us the story. He tacked on better than 40 yards after the catch. Carlson now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Brandon Faison. And he will take this all the way down